Kamala Harris was the Attorney General at the time after I was falsely incarcerated. The false incarceration came as part of the kidnapping and child sex trafficking of my son. What they do is they falsely incarcerate the parent in order to take the child. So she was part of this whole process. After being falsely arrested, you can't be transferred from one state to another without the Attorney General of that state and that state organization reviewing your case before you're sent to that other state, because I'm a resident of Nevada at this time. In order to make that happen, Kamala Harris had to sign off on my extradition papers to say that I was indeed guilty of the crime of child abduction. Child abduction in the state of California is under the PC 278.5 law. That law says you can't be arrested or charged with child abduction if you're a victim of domestic violence and you have full custody of your child. Because I have full custody of my child and a victim of domestic violence, Kamala Harris fraudulently signed those extradition papers. Kamala Harris has been personal friends with the federal kidnapper. Not only personal friends, but business associates, golf team partners with the federal kidnapper, who happened to be her union boss, who was the vice chair of California State Employees Union, Pamela Robertson. They've been friends, so it wasn't an accident. You know, she intentionally signed that paperwork knowing 100% that I was the custodial parent and that I was a victim of domestic violence, because it's all documented on Sacramento County records, all Sacramento County records. She has to go through those records in order to review the case. So when she reviewed the case, she was protecting her union boss, Pamela Robertson, from federal kidnapping. She did that by allowing me to be prosecuted for a crime that I never committed. Pamela Robertson is the girlfriend of America's Most Wanted National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's John Walsh, and has been for over 30 years. She is also the vice chair to California State Employees Union. So that is the people who make sure that district attorneys like Kamala Harris gets, raises every year. She's the money person for the California state employees. California state employees, just so you understand, are Highway Patrol. They are the top law enforcement in the state. They're Department of Justice. All those people fall under the California State Employees Union. So this was more like her union boss who did the actual federal kidnapping of my son, Yeshua Obade. So she was protecting her by signing my extradition papers from the state of Nevada to the state of California, even though she knew it was 100% not true and that I was not guilty of any crime, felony crime. Kamala Harris could have prevented all of this from happening by just following the rule of law, just by obeying the law, just by doing the basic checking that she needed to check, and preventing me from being extradited to the state of California. I was extradited to the state of California and denied due process. Not only was I denied due process, but my son was denied due process. So she definitely could have prevented my son from being sex trafficked, forced to do child pornography, being held for ransom, and attempted forced gender change. Kamala Harris could have prevented all those things from happening to my son by just upholding the law and not being biased and protecting her union boss, Pamela Robertson.